Good evening, everyone. This is Manna Jagya, and in this lecture, I am going to talk about university wits. University wits is a phrase used to name a group of late 16th century English playwrights, also pamphleteers, who were educated at the universities like Oxford and Cambridge. They became very popular, and the prominent members of this group were John Lilly, Thomas Kidd. Thomas Kidd was actually not trained in any university, but still he was added. Thomas Nash, Thomas Lodge, George Peele, Robert Greene, and Christopher Marlowe. These 7 main writers were also called as 7 stars of the cosmos. They were the members of learned society. They had liberal views. They were very free. Their views were liberal concerning God and morality. That means they were not religious. They were not so strict like the other writers who were too religious in their writings. They approached their subjects with absolute freedom. Now, at that time, during the 16th century, there was a huge competition between different writers. The first theatre was started in 1576, and there was huge competition in drama. And the playwrights competed against each other. Most of the playwrights competed to please the Queen. The Queen Elizabeth was ruling during that time. Hence, in order to please the Queen, they were always in competition with one another. Hence, a lot of innovative ideas were introduced because they wanted to bring something new to stand up on the stage in front of the Queen and the royal household. So, a lot of importance was given to the new ideas. The writers were very active during this age, and they paved a way for Shakespeare to write. Though Shakespeare was not as well educated as these writers, but they all paved a way for Shakespeare to write, though Shakespeare did not follow any patterns of the university wits, but he was still a tough competition to them. Shakespeare has coined many new words and added his contribution to the English language. So these were the playwrights who transformed the theatre. They brought a transformation to the interludes. What are interludes? Interludes are, like modern day advertisements, like the advertisements that are shown between the series or between the serial. When you are watching a particular serial on TV, after a 10-15 minute gap, there is an advertisement that comes up. So interludes were sort of small, entertaining packets that were presented on stage between few acts. After every act, there was an interlude. So they the university wits transformed the interludes. They also transformed the morality and miracle plays because they were not religious about their ideas. So they transformed the morality and miracle plays with absolutely new themes. They brought new ideas, and overall they uplifted the quality and diversity of the English plays. These are some of the important points that you should know about university wits. I would also like to talk about a few members of university wits in detail, like for example, Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe was also known as Kit Marlowe, K-I-T, Kit. He was an English poet. He was a translator as well of the Elizabethan era. And modern scholars have counted him as very famous among the Elizabethan playwrights because his play Tamburlaine has been imitated by many playwrights. Tamburlaine the Great is a great play by Christopher Marlowe. It is written in 2 acts. And Tamburlaine is loosely based on the life of the Central Asian Emperor Timur. So it's a very important play. Then, about Christopher Marlowe. Many people believe that Shakespeare was Marlowe and Marlowe was Shakespeare because there are a lot of controversies about these two playwrights. The style was quite similar. The themes found within Marlowe's literary works have been noted as humanistic, and he has depicted a lot of realistic emotions in his writings. Even his own personal life, you will see that he used to depict in all his plays. So that's about Christopher Marlowe, a little bit about Christopher Marlowe.